Hey there, everyone. You are listening to Animatronic Dinosaurs, the pre-recorded version. We are Animatronic Dinosaurs. I am Allie Rosen, joined by...
Joshua Nolan.
Everyone's all messed up. Woo!
We can sort that out. That's the beauty of having it recorded.
Oh, yeah. So bear with us in this weird format because we are not in WJRH this time. We are all in separate chunks of the world. I'm in Los Angeles.
I'm back at Lafayette.
And I'm in New Jersey.
So, yeah, all chunks of the globe. For me, it's just past 7. Those guys, it's like another 3 hours. I don't know. I'm on the real correct time. They're on the weird time.
Yeah.
Wow. East Coast.
Totally.
Yeah.
Who's the one who saw Seth Rogen today?
Not
Who's
me.
the one who saw Kong Skull Island like 20 minutes ago?
Who's the one who saw Baby Driver?
Me. Except I saw it a week early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the perks of being in the hubbub.
Bullshit. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we can swear now. This is awesome.
Wait, we're allowed to?
Yeah, totally allowed to swear right now.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's not going on. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's not on air.
Hey. Yeah, this is nice.
That's nice, yeah. Well.
Dope. Oh, me. So, how has everyone been? How is everyone's summer going?
It's going fast.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
We're halfway there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still
halfway
at
before the show comes back in full form.
Well, will it be full?
Minus Josh.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's so sad. This is Josh's last few appearances for a semester are going to be right now.
Unless
you're not going to do what you did the first year where you disappear for first semester.
Well, no, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Except
no, not disappear. I meant disappear second semester. Disappear second semester.
I'll be here. Yeah, I'll be.
You'll be back. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Don't
worry.
I worry. That's my job to worry.
Well,
yeah.
All right. So
we got some
stuff to talk about. I think we're just going to open and talk about just general stuff we've seen. It's been a pretty crazy month beyond just like, I mean, I've seen tons. I think I've seen we don't want to like go too deep into like the rankings of movies we've seen because we're going to do the whole summer list at the end of the summer and do the ranking of them. How many movies in theaters have you guys seen? Like of the summer movies, so May onwards.
Matt, let's just say you always go first. That'll make it easier. You, me, Allie. I've
seen 10 to 12, like a lot. Yeah.
I'm getting up my list right now.
All right, well, Josh.
When does the summer start?
Summer started in May.
Okay. Allie, how many have you seen?
14.
You seen 14 in theaters?
Yeah, I've seen 14. Well, I've been to theaters more than that because I've seen one of these at least 4 times and one 3 times.
All right, let's see. No.
Yeah, I'd say I didn't keep like a hard count, but it has to be a dozen. Like,
wait, does Guardians count?
Yeah.
That counted as summer?
Okay. Yeah, Guardians kicked off the summer.
Well, I saw that twice, so that doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've seen 5.
5. Okay. Wait, you've only seen 5 of this summer's movies?
Dude, I'm in Lafayette.
I almost saw more than that in a day.
I've seen 13. Yeah.
13. All right. So let's just I don't know what we'll go through the list of summers and just give like quick ones. So Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, we all talked about this already, right?
Yeah.
The show?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. All of us were pretty much on the board that we all liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was cool.
I thought it got better every time I saw it.
Yeah, I feel that.
I only saw it twice. How many times did you see it?
3.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
But like every time it was more fun. I think it's gonna hit its cap, and I don't think it's from what I've heard, the best MCU movie. I actually ran into a large chunk of Collider in the schmoes outside of outside of a movie theater last night. They went to see Spider-Man: Homecoming, and Mark said it was fantastic.
Ooh.
Yeah, everyone's saying it's really good. The reviews of like Johns and Stuckman came out, and they gave it really high ones.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Hey,
it come
they
out in a
I
week?
think John's was at that screening, and I missed him.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 'cause the trailers and like the posters look really lame to me, but
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I thought this was gonna crash and burn because I thought that Sony was scared with its marketing.
yeah,
Yeah.
marketing has been like piss poor, I think.
Well,
But
we'll get to Spider-Man because we're gonna do a whole July roundup.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
all right, so May 5th, Guardians. May 12th, we have 2 movies. I've only seen one of them, so if you guys, I've seen, so it's King Arthur: Legend of the Sword and Snatched.
We're
I
on
want
Yeah,
to
I
talk
May.
saw
about
both
King
of those.
Arthur. All right, so
Okay.
Josh, did you see Snatched?
No, I didn't see The Wall either. Oh my goodness.
All right, well, Matt, why don't you talk about Snatched? Because neither of
Snatched
us have
was
seen it.
Snatched should be more snore. It was so slow, not funny. And Goldie Hawn, I think, forgot how to act in her like 20 years away from the screen.
That's so
Um,
sad.
Yeah, it was very forgettable. Like, yeah, it had a couple like good and like situational comedy moments, but like with its runtime of like an hour 40, like there were maybe 2 things that I laughed at. It was not good. Yeah, really forgettable. And I think it's the same sort of thing that like the Ted 2 guy went through. Like he had that height with Ted and then couldn't really redo that with like the Wild West movie. And I think Amy Schumer's having the same thing after her hit movie, like
Trainwreck?
2 years. Yeah, she just hasn't found another one. So, yeah, it doesn't really put her in a good light. It was really pretty lazy, I'd say. So that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
All right, King Arthur: Legend of the Sword. I know Matt and I are gonna have a furious discussion about this when we get back to school because we stand on very opposite ends of the spectrum with this movie.
I mean, it was okay. It wasn't like a train wreck, but it was a little boring to me.
I thought it was one of the best of the summer already. Like I hands down loved it. I thought it was so original.
I mean, I think the beginning was original, and then it just I don't know what happened. It was like too many flashbacks of like the same thing, and
Yeah,
like
it looked very confusing.
I
it was
mean,
straightforward.
the editing's weird. The editing is
Yeah.
weird, but it's I don't
really
know.
weird.
It felt cool. I've been listening to the soundtrack too a lot.
Yeah, the score was good. Good. Yeah, I like the plot. I mean, the thing is, like, I liked all the aspects, but them coming together, I don't know, it just left me wanting more. Like, no, yeah, I mean, a lot of people I talked to that saw it liked it a lot more than like the critics did. I think the critics were a little too harsh on it, but
Yeah.
it was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a lot more to say.
Yes. All right. 19th. There's one in here I will be talking about a lot. But first off, did any of you guys see Everything?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna probably see it then.
I want to see it, but
the other one, Diary of a Wimpy Kid: The Long Haul. Did any of you guys see this?
no, of course not.
Oh my God! Already candidate for worst movie of the year. This is, oh my God! I literally wanted to shoot myself in the theater. It was so bad. It's there was 3 kids in the audience with me. Me and 3 kids on I think the second. No, this was the week. This was the second weekend of its runtime.
Wait, in the whole audience.
Whole audience, me and 3 kids, and I mean they had their parent with them. But halfway through the movie, the kids leave, and it was just me. I don't know how this happened, who hired those actors, whose script this was, but everything was so wrong.
Man.
Like this movie is an atrocity. I can't believe it. I hope it makes no money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say stuff like, "Oh, the Mummy was bad this summer." Well, kind of spoilers there for what's coming, but nothing I've seen this entire year has stood up to how bad Diary of a Wimpy Kid was.
Damn.
That's pretty sad. Yeah.
And the Mummy was bad.
Bad. Yeah, it is much worse than anything I've seen this summer. It doesn't even I would see anything else I've seen this year before I'd see the Great Wall 5 times before I'd see Diary of a Wimpy Kid again.
And I enjoyed the first 2 Wimpy Kid ones. I mean, they came out when I was younger, but they weren't too bad. They weren't good, but they were like a TV show, sort of enjoyable watch. But I guess this one
didn't they change all the actors?
Yep, and
Yeah.
I don't know how they found worse. They found like just the worst actors on the planet. No one in this movie can act. I'll go on a rant about this when we get back, and I think me and Matt are gonna have a very long episode when we get back, just ranting about stuff.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Summer has been hit miss, like maybe a little more misses than hits, but like
No,
so
I
far.
think I've had at least. I want to say there's at least. I think there's at least like 7 hits.
7 hits.
7 hits.
I'm looking more forward to July first. July is the month.
See, I know July's got like a lot of stuff that people want to see, but personally, like I'm not as excited as I was for.
But
June.
it has the Emoji Movie.
Oh my god.
Yo, my number 1's coming. Apes.
Oh, War. Yeah, I still need to see Dawn.
Oh, dude.
Wait. We're not there yet. Shh.
Yeah, we're not there yet. We're gonna talk about July later.
May 19th.
Right. So, and then May 19th, the last movie here, my most anticipated of the year, Alien Covenant.
Yes.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it.
I saw Alien Covenant 4 times in the first week it was released.
Well, I saw it in like 2 weeks, which is a lot for me. I mean,
I saw it Thursday night release, Friday night release, Saturday, all in a row, then waited and saw it back the following Thursday.
Yo, it was an action thriller with like some of the best acting from Michael Fassbender. It was just so good.
Danny McBride was great in it, and it's scary.
It is
scary.
Yeah, it's scary, and I've been listening. Like I say, I listen to the King Arthur soundtrack. I actually do listen to the Alien Covenant soundtrack probably every day I go to work.
Yep.
It's just really easy to put on, and I think it's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's cool.
But like my experience with this movie, I came out of the theater the first time and like was so disappointed by it. And then the second, I was so torn by it that I had to wake up the next morning and go see it at the theater first thing. I literally couldn't do anything to turn my brain off from it. Like I couldn't watch YouTube about it. And not even about it. Just I couldn't watch YouTube. I couldn't like sleep because of this movie. I had to go see it again to figure out how I felt about it. And I saw it again and loved it the second time.
Yeah, I mean, a lot happens in it. It's like a lot goes on, and it's a lot better than Prometheus to me because it both like has that lore and like background, but still like you could just take it as it is, like a standalone great thriller.
And I think that it's got its faults. Like I'm not going to go out and say it's the best movie of the year because it's not, and it's not the Alien movie I wanted it to be because like I could have like there are a lot of problems with it, but as you said, as scary science fiction in the Alien universe, it doesn't stack up to some of the other ones, but it does stack up as a good movie.
Yeah.
There's something about having an Alien movie back in theaters that's so great. I'm moving my hands. A lot of people are seeing it. All right, 26th. This was a fun day. Baywatch. We all saw Baywatch, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, or struggled through Baywatch for some of us.
I liked it.
Yes, this is where the divide is. I saw it with my friend who like doesn't go to the movies that often, just wanted a nice comedy, came out of it loving it. And I was there like struggling through it, like always bored. That's just the divide. Mainstream audience.
Matt?
Used to seeing good comedies.
I just lost you both for a second there. What were you saying, Matt?
Just saying that Baywatch wasn't that good.
Dude! Okay, I really like Baywatch. It was really dumb, and that's exactly what I wanted. So.
But it wasn't dumb in a smart way. It was just kind of
of course
bad
not.
Jokes.
It was Zac Efron and The Rock, yeah.
I would have still given it a fresh review. I think that's entirely based on the charisma of the cast. I thought the cast was just really likable, and that like it was like that situation where you could put it as bad of give them the worst jokes and worst plot possible, and they'll still make the cast is good enough to make me like still enjoy the movie.
Yep. And
like there's the situation there. I thought that I left it smiling because I thought that I liked The Rock and Zac Efron. Thought they did a good job, and I like everyone else in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was just trying so hard to be another Jump Street franchise, and it wasn't as clever. It was just
so
rehashed
penis jokes.
Yeah, I mean, penis jokes are fine, but like, it was not good. It was not good.
All right, the other one on here, that Josh loved and some of us did. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Yeah.
All right.
It was It was better than 4.
Yeah.
It was. It was watchable, and like
Yeah.
I didn't really mind watching it, but also I forgot about it like a day after.
Amen.
Okay, so I really liked it. Because if you think about it, it's been 10 years since we've seen the original cast on the screen, and just having them back at the end. I don't care.
We're not gonna like
them.
All right, let's not talk about any more of the spoilers because I guess that can be considered it. But like,
yeah,
still, I like the new cast though. I thought they were charismatic and fun. I thought this one had a cooler color palette to it than all the other ones.
Yeah,
this one felt like it was in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like not spoilers, but the plot got a little jumbled at the end. Like some conveniences were going on that just sort of me. Like I didn't really know the rules that was happening with like the dead pirates, but
I'll be honest, I can't remember anything about the second act at all.
Dude.
Like I don't remember the second act of that movie.
Yeah, the first half was better.
Like I thought the third act was boring and not really good, but I remembered it. I don't remember anything that happens in the middle of the movie.
Yeah. I think I feel that.
Like I really don't.
Okay, but the opening sequence was great.
It's fine. I don't like that Johnny Depp was still bad, like not good Johnny Depp, and that's after like rewatching 1 and how much better Jack Sparrow is in 1, and then he's just drunk in the rest of them.
Yeah, that's true. But it made me happy, and I'm if they make another one, which they're gonna do, I'll go watch it.
Joke forever.
No, this is true.
Yeah.
All right. June 2nd.
Next one will be Pirates of the Caribbean. Washed up.
Washed ashore.
Yeah. There you
go. June 2nd. So there's a big one here, but let's talk about it. Did any of you guys see Captain Underpants?
No, but it got good reviews.
My favorite movie this summer, Captain Underpants. I mean, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but it was really fun, really clever, and I laughed a lot at it. Like, I would recommend watching it.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I was all as a kid, though, so.
Same.
Yeah, it got an 85 on Rotten Tomatoes, so. I mean,
no, it was funny. I mean, it was a lot of, like, kid humor, bathroom humor, but, like, it was well done, and it was really, like, an hour 20 movie, so it was just a good time, really fast. Really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Sweet. And then the big story of the summer so far, Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This was good.
Wonder Woman. It's good. It's really good.
Yeah. There was some weirdness to it, but once you sort of got over that, it was fun. And I mean, she's so good.
I think the supporting cast is kind of lackluster, and the third act sucked. But beyond that,
third act was bad.
Villains were bad. It's very Marvel of them to have bad villains, like villains like that.
And the fire didn't look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really borrowed like good elements from like Captain America and like a bunch of other superhero movies, but it made it its own, which like it was good.
And Gal Gadot is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
This is one with a great first and second act. Like both of those are like really, really good.
Yeah.
Yep. And Chris Pine plays like a pretty generic character, but he does add its own.
Oh, I liked Chris. I thought Chris Pine was a breath of fresh air in terms of movie relationships.
Yeah, no, the romance did feel a lot less forced, and like there was actual good chemistry between the two of them.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
And it felt like there's so much that this movie could have done to be like, women are better than men or stuff like that. When instead it was just like, it just set things like what they're supposed to be. Like they're Wonder Woman's Wonder Woman.
Yep.
There's like so many situations where they could be like the no man's land scene where they say like no man has ever crossed that and lived, and she could have just said, "I'm not a man."
Yeah.
Like, but that would have been cheesy and dumb. She just says, "I'm doing it because I have to."
That's what Pirates of the Caribbean did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's just it's just a good movie. And then and then instead they could have made Chris Pine the damsel in distress, but instead they made their like relationship like symbiotic and working together, and like that's what movies should do, because that's what they're really like.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time.
All right. Following week. And you guys see Megan Levy?
No, I haven't seen any of these.
All right, so no Megan Levy. Talk the Mummy.
Haven't seen it.
I saw the Mummy. It was not good.
I was sad with it. I thought it had a great first 15 minutes, and then.
Yeah, I mean, it had like when you think about it, there were cool set pieces going on, like the underwater, like getting chased by mummies. That's cool. But
I checked out at that point.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I took it like it was a good idea, not executed well. Russell Crowe versus Tom Cruise like fight that's a cool idea, not executed too well.
Spoilers?
Like, I liked Russell Crowe in that. That's Act 2. I mean, whatever. But like, yeah, I liked Russell Crowe in it. I think he was the best part.
Yep.
And then the ending was just so dumb.
Oh my god, the ending's awful.
Oh.
Yeah, it was so stupid. And like the comedy was so bad. Like Tom Cruise is like I love Tom Cruise, but he wasn't likable at all.
Yeah, no kidding.
That other actress was bad. There's a lot of bad things.
Yeah, I thought Tom Cruise was poorly cast in this.
Yeah, they should have gotten someone young.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have got someone, or just had Sophia Botella.
Yeah.
All right, we're hedging too far into spoilers there.
A little bit.
All right. And then the one I would love to talk about a lot is It Comes at Night.
Oh yeah, haven't seen it.
This is causing a divide in audiences. I've had to calm down a lot of guests at the movie theater saying this was crap, and I would argue with them saying like it's not. It was just marketed wrong. You think you're going for
You've actually had to quell guests at a movie theater because of it?
Well, I didn't want them hating the movie, so like they come out of it shaking their head angry. And I was like, what's wrong? And they hated the movie, and I'm like, oh, it was a masterpiece in human nature.
and I don't know. I don't even see how people think that it's like not scary. It's really scary.
Oh yeah, no, I'm tense. You know, I was tense.
Yeah, all of that stuff with the red door is really, really scary.
Yeah, and I think this is a film that like us as film students, it's like one we really like appreciate because of the shots that are going on. They're very inventive, but also practical, and they really add another perspective to every scene. I think like a regular person going in for a horror film is not going to appreciate those subtle artistic choices. So
yeah, I mean, like someone who doesn't like horror, maybe.
No, I think you'd appreciate it, Josh.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's not really. It's a.
And I lost you. Allie Rosen.
I want to say this with like.
Okay, you're back. Okay.
Oh, geez,
I didn't hear any of that. I didn't hear any of that. What were you saying?
It's like a horror drama or like a weird thriller drama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Joe Edgerton is great again.
Yeah, everyone in it is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I will say, I mean, hold this with a grain of salt because like I need to see it a second time to make that call. But I didn't like the ending that much. I think it does suffer from bad horror movie ending syndrome, where like they don't really know what to do with the plot.
Like I don't think there was any way that what happened wasn't going to happen, but
I think that this is the problem with a lot of horror movies is that they do a great first and second act and really don't know what to do in their third act.
Yep.
Whereas like they should be written with the third act first and like, okay, we know how this is going to end, and then they set up to the third act.
Yeah.
Because like I mean, a lot of great horror movies in the past few years have dealt with this. Like It Follows, terrible ending. I did not like the ending to It Follows. I mean, It Comes at Night. Didn't really like the ending to it. I think The Witch had a great ending. The Witch had a really good ending.
Yeah.
Don't Breathe, great ending.
Don't Breathe.
Lights Out, bad ending. Lights Out had a bad ending. What's it called?
Out?
Get Out. I'm one of the few people who believe that Get Out suffered from bad horror movie ending syndrome.
Hey, they have an alternate ending. I haven't watched it yet.
I don't mean that. I mean the fact that he suddenly murders a bunch of people.
Oh.
The alternate ending is that a police officer comes out of the car instead of his friend
and shoots him.
You can't have the white racist win. I like it.
Regardless, though, that's a total different topic.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next week. The week where they released 4 and 1 limited, I guess, is now wide, but 4 wide releases in the same weekend. I'm slowly taking some of these away. Let's start with the 2 I haven't seen. Have any of you guys seen All Eyes on Me yet?
Nope.
Yeah, I saw it.
What did you think?
It wasn't bad, but it was one of those like generic biopics. The first 3 quarters were really well done, and then it just tailed off. Like, I think it was like 25 minutes too long, and they didn't really know where they were going with what they were trying to show with him. It was a little jumbled. I don't think they focused on the right things. And like, that being said, though, it's a good like acted movie, and like the music's good. A lot of cool cameos from like rappers today when they were younger, which was interesting to see. And like, but overall though, like there was a certain point where you were just waiting for him to get shot, and that's not good. It's just left like wanting more. But that being said, it wasn't bad. Like, it's not 18% Rotten Tomatoes bad. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I lost you guys again.
Josh, did you see 47
I'm
Meters
back.
Down?
No, I didn't. Okay, I lost you there for a second.
So none of us have seen 47 Meters Down.
No.
That's all right.
All right. So I plan on seeing it. Hopefully it's simple. I've been wanting to see 47 Meters Down. I know it's a horror movie in theaters that I haven't seen. Weird.
Yep.
Whoa, wait, did Amityville: The Awakening actually get released?
The Awakening.
I don't know.
I think it might have gotten released.
I don't believe it.
So like I kind of want to spin off of. All right, well, this if it actually did. I need to check Fandango. Like, this is like a long. I could talk about how crazy it would be that this movie's getting released.
Yeah.
But all right, let's
47 Meters Down. 47 Meters Down was made for TV, and they just released it around Shark Week because and I think it made a lot.
Well, it looks like we're gonna be getting one of those shark movies every year now because next year Meg comes out.
What is Meg? It's
a Megalodon movie, which sounds awesome. And I met somebody who's seen it and said it was good.
Wait, already? How'd they already seen it?
It's something that none of it's something that nope, actually, because we're technically Animatronic Dinosaurs makes us ineligible for it. It's this thing that people who aren't in the movie criticism or movie making industry can use that lets you see movies a year in advance.
Whoa.
Isn't it like test screenings? Like to see what
test screenings. I actually had tickets to see the new movie by the guy who did Ex Machina.
Ooh,
it comes out in December, but I'm ineligible because I work in the movie industry.
Aww.
It's okay. I don't mind it. Like, I can wait. To be honest, it's like, I don't really need. I mean, even critic screenings. Like, I saw Baby Driver through a critic screening, and I waited 4 hours to see it, whereas I can also just wait a week, pay my money for it, see it.
I feel that.
Not have to wait 4 hours.
Yeah, it's the same movie. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And like the critic screenings are always like really tense. Like, you don't know if you're gonna get in or not, and like there's like you don't get to use some rows because they're for the critics, obviously. And the people are super strict about it. And it's just like if you go to the bathroom near the start of the screening, you could lose your seat for good.
What?
Yeah, they're super they need to fill every single seat. Like the Oscars, they need to make it look like there's people in the screening.
Yeah.
But it is bad in that sense. That's what I don't like about them. And this time I didn't have 30 people cut me in it, but I did with American Sniper, but regardless. All right, other June 16th movies. Rough Night, I saw that. Did you guys see it?
Yeah,
no.
I saw it too.
I liked it.
It was good?
I like parts of it. Like, once they tried to get, sappy, it wasn't good at all. And, the ending was really stupid. But I did like the scenes with the husband.
It was hilarious.
And Bo Burnham and, all his friends. That was really funny. And,
Bo Burnham was in it?
Yeah, he was the guy who gave him the idea to do the diaper run.
He's pretty successful in June. We'll talk about him in a bit. Yeah, I liked Rough Night.
Yeah, and Kate McKinnon, pretty good.
Yeah, she's great. I always find her hilarious.
Yeah, I thought the script was a little lazy, but that being said, it's our comedy. For what it is, it was good.
I believe it was a blacklisted script, which means at one point it was one of the best scripts of the year.
That's what blacklisted means?
I don't think that.
Yeah, blacklisted for a script is a good thing.
Oh.
No, yeah. I didn't think the script was its highlight, but
yeah. Well, I mean, there's more than one blacklisted script coming out this summer because Wish Upon comes out. Also, okay, last movie that came out one of the two last movies that came out June 16th. Cars 3. Did you guys see Cars 3?
I want to see it. I want to see it.
I saw it.
I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, it was enjoyable.
Yeah, I think it's the best Pixar sequel. It's not a Toy Story movie.
Huh. That's good. That's really good.
I think Monsters University is better if you count that.
I didn't like it. I didn't like Monsters University.
I thought it was a good expansion, but I mean, Cars 3 did have good. I like the themes that was going on.
Did you see the twist in the third act twist? Because I did not.
No, I didn't see it either. Actually,
I thought I was proud of that. I was like, hey, they managed to do a twist and no one saw it.
Yeah. Don't spoil it.
We won't, because like that's one of the few twists this summer that was good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. And then, Matt, I know you want to talk about this one.
Well, I'm sure he does, but I lost you again.
For being original. And to me,
okay, wait. Restart. I didn't hear that. Restart.
Like the Book of Henry, people are saying it's original, but I think it was so cliched that it was original. Like there was a lot of like stuff going on that like how this happened, like it just happens, and like it's one thing after another. Like it's a very like depressing drama at one point, and it really sinks you into this hole, really emotional, like really manipulates your feelings, and that's just in order for it to come back up and end on a good note. And it's one of those movies, and I didn't really fall for it as much as like I was in the audience with a bunch of like moms, and they were crying, they were loving it, and I was like, what? This is like a pure standard, structure film, and like it wasn't good.
I heard, didn't Stuckman rave about it?
Stuckman, he gave it a B and saying that like it was original enough. Like,
well, then,
he really
like I know
that, but to me it was like.
I know Screen Junkies like shat all over it.
Yeah, no, I mean it was definitely trying to like really make you feel a certain way, and I think if you are coming from the right background, like moms, you will give into it. But like they just made these characters make these choices that were like ridiculous, and like they had these skills that they would not be able to have, and so I didn't fall for it personally. The performances are fine, like Naomi Watts, and like the kid in it is one of the guys that's gonna be in It, one of the group.
Oh, yes,
and he was really good. He was really good. So I mean, I think it's hope for that. But
the It cast. Oh my God, Stephen King's It's been in my life so much. I listen to the audiobook whenever I do Postmates. The audiobook's 44 hours long.
What?
Yeah, it's 1,150 pages long.
Wow, you got time.
Yeah, it is. I'm halfway through, and I've been reading it since like March.
That's crazy.
Dang.
Granted, I did take a long break from it, so I've been reading it since the start of June, and I'm halfway through.
All right.
But like the casting of the movie is so damn good. They have young Peter Quill in it.
Okay.
They have Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things fame.
Still haven't seen Stranger Things, but.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Following week, we have a very fun movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Transformers: The Last Knight.
I have not seen it yet.
I'm not seeing.
It's an indie movie. It's this indie movie. Transformers 5. Good. So Matt hasn't seen it, which means that the current Animatronic Dinosaurs review of Transformers: The Last Knight is it's great.
Oh my.
Transformers: The Last Knight is great. Let me rant about it for a sec.
Dude, you are in the pure minority with that, dude. I've heard it's like this is from people I've talked to, so not me. So take that with a grain of salt. But I've heard it's like one of the worst movies they've seen. Like so bad. Like,
That's not true. It is so much better than 4. Everything about it
is so horrible. Like so bad.
It is. Some of it's so forced. It's amazing. This is a movie. Take it with a grain of salt. The fact that I enjoy loving to hate this movie because it is bad in many ways. Like how ridiculous. Wow. Super Sir, what's his name that I'm totally forgetting the name of?
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins, who's in it.
Okay.
Poor Anthony Hopkins is like lines where he's like, dude. It's so well. It just looks like.
Why do I keep losing?
The robots morph, and they actually change instead of like turning into the weird Windows back screensaver. If you know what I mean, you've seen 4. It's not like 4 is so boring. There's just chunks of 4 where nothing happens. This one feels like everything's happening, and they do some crazy stuff in this. Like this one jumps around from so many locations. They use this is a spoiler if you for some reason are not want to be spoiled about Transformers: The Last Night. It's like a minor spoiler, but there's a scene where Mark Wahlberg. Do you guys care if I just start spoiling Transformers: The Last Night?
I do not care one bit.
I can. Is it a bad spoiler or not?
Like it's not. I'm not going to say how the movie ends, but it's like I'm spoiling major plot points of this 2.5 hour long movie.
Tune out for a second, dude. Okay, but real quick, I keep on losing you guys for like 20 seconds.
Okay, well, just tell us when you do. There's nothing we can really do about it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. It's Transformers: The Last Night. There's like scenes in it where it's like, where Mark Wahlberg is the Last Knight. He's the 13th Knight of the Round Table. There's also coexisting 12 robot knights of the.
I lost you. Allie Rosen.
Well, I'll keep ranting for a bit.
And you're back.
I'm back? Okay.
This is annoying.
Am I out again?
No, you're back. Can you hear when I say, hey, you're out?
Yeah. But there's this entire... So there's the 13 Knights of the Round Table, the 13th being Mark Wahlberg's character. He's not annoying with... they bring up the dumb, like, I'm an inventor line, like, comically. Like, they don't do it, like, in 4 when it's just brought up over and over and over again to drill into your mind. His weird underage daughter is gone and is now a plot point, which is good. Her boyfriend, who, while I love the guy who plays him, is gone. Replaced by characters that are a lot better. Like, okay, strong. If it's still just as offensive as ever. This time there's a Jewish Transformer who sells his wares but is stingy. And oh god, everything. And then the third act is like, sure, it's third act. It's a Transformers movie. It is and it's a Transformers movie in the way all the other Transformers movies are. It's not like 4, which is not a Transformers movie. It's just a boring road trip movie. This one's good. It's entertaining.
I don't see how, like, it's one thing if all those aspects were in like an hour and 45-minute movie, but like a 2.5 hour clusterfuck of like action and bad jokes, it's like that's too much. It's too long to me, and like I don't want to sit through it. I mean, I might like eventually, but I don't want to.
Dude,
it just feels like a chore.
There's a World War II submarine Transformer in it. You don't actually get to see him transform, but they tell you he's a Transformer, and he takes Mark Wahlberg and the female protagonist, whose name I can't remember, would seem is like, oh, they have a female protagonist that matters to this story. She's really just a MacGuffin in the end. Like, she's supposed to be a hero.
The little girl that
not in it.
Yeah, that like when the first trailer came, you were like, you know what, this little girl, and I was, what are you talking about?
She's good. She's like actually good when she's in the movie. Well, not really. She's also dangerous and kind of foolhardy, but she disappears for the entire second act.
That's dumb.
Exactly. I don't know, but whatever. All right, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
She's a good foil. I liked it. I think it's entertaining. There's a giant floating sword spaceship in it.
Yep, that's weird.
All right, but then the other June 23rd movie that I do need to talk about. To get Transformers Last Night out of the way though, but The Big Sick. This is so far from this movie is amazing. It is absolutely amazing.
Who's the star of that?
Kumail Nanjiani. It's about it's the story of how he met his wife.
True story?
Yeah, he plays himself in it. Also has Bo Burnham in it. But they're struggling comedians. And he meets this girl, and like it's got Ray Romano in it, and he's great. It's so well written, and it's really funny, and it's funny in a heartwarming way, and it's sad at times, and it just feels real, and it feels realistic, which you can tell because it's a true story. But it's really good, and it's going to be one of the best movies of the year.
Does Ray Romano play Ray Romano?
No, he plays a real character. But this is one that everyone should go see. It's you can kind of consider it a rom-com. I'd even say it's got aspects of it. It's just a really good comedy. It's really it's funny too, and it's not always funny like Lego Batman is, and it's not dumb funny like Baywatch. It's funny, and I liked it a lot. I was really really happy watching it, and I was on the edge of.
Oh, I lost you. Pause.
Hi.
It's definitely one I want to see. It's not at my AMC yet, but once it gets there.
Once it gets there, run to the theater and see this.
For sure.
Fall. So, and now this coming week, two of us have already seen one of the movies on here. I don't know if Josh has seen it yet. Baby Driver.
No, I want to.
Matt, why don't you talk about it first?
Oh man, so this movie, you know how you like put in your headphones, look out a bus window, and like make cool faces and pretend you're in a movie? Well, this guy, Baby Driver, he does this his whole life. Like, that's what it feels like at the beginning. Like, he's like dancing the street to music, but he actually is as cool as like to be in a movie, mainly because he is in a movie. So, all right, like this movie is like almost a little too smooth at times, but it's one hell of a ride. It's really, really stylish, really blends music of all genres with like good performances to me, and great like direction. The plot's like a little all over the place, but that's not really what I was expecting. Like a good plot from this movie, I was expecting a lot of style, witty script, and like I had a good time with it. Is it like the Edgar Wright, who now has like a cult following for his films? Like, is it one of his best? I don't think like it's his number one, but it's definitely another one that solidifies him as one of the best directors around right now.
Yeah, I think Edgar Wright is one of the best directors around. I was disappointed by it. I probably had way too high expectations for it, which is probably why I didn't like it as much. Yeah. But
that's what I felt watching it.
I thought Ansel Elgort was probably one of the better parts of it. Kevin Spacey's one of the better parts. I thought Jamie Foxx and John Hamm were badly miscast.
I don't think
I thought that they weren't. I also think that this is the current weakest of Edgar Wright's movies. This is coming from someone who believes Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is the best movie of the last 20 years.
Like, who else would you want in that Jamie Foxx role? Like, I'm trying to think. Like,
I wish they were flipped. I wish Jamie Foxx was playing John Hamm's character, and John Hamm was playing Jamie Foxx's character.
Really, I really didn't have like. I thought Hamm was like really. He had like the passion for that woman. Like, he was crazy, but like you could see him as an executive on Wall Street. Like, I mean, it made sense. And Jamie Foxx like had that street like mentality. Like, it really worked out. They were like foils to each other, and like just seeing Baby in the middle of it.
I thought the music use was overhyped. It was fine.
I thought it was some of the best one we've seen. Like it was like a blend of like there was definitely some elements of Guardians of the Galaxy in this.
Well, here's the big difference between Guardians and Baby Driver is that sure, Baby Driver uses music through the way, but you do not know the music from it. You'll know the music and it's like it's lyrical music, and I mean there is lyrical music in Baby Driver, but there's like lyrics in like I mean Baby Driver reflects Edgar Wright as a director. It's obscure, it's weird, it's different, but it is also because of that it's not gonna like sometimes you won't notice it, to be honest, because it's just different. And I mean I also think it has it's really slow at times.
Yeah, I really appreciated those moments though, and like those moments where the music isn't overpowering, I really did appreciate it. And like there were songs that I never heard of, but I do want to listen to them now, like because they were catchy, and there were lyric songs. So like I am curious, like that's one of the albums that I am interested in getting because I'm not familiar with those songs. Like it's not like Guardians where I've heard the songs like a handful of times already, and now they're in this awesome order that I could follow with the film. This one now you're taking songs that I really have no attachment to, and like I can listen to the album as an album, which gives a different perspective on like how to use it. And yeah, I will admit that like you really heard about the music use, like that was really what everyone was talking about with this film, and that really wasn't what I loved about it. I thought like the heist parts, that was what I thought was like a lot cooler. That's like what stood out. It was subtle, so it wasn't really my focus, but like thinking back, it was really well done and like added a great flavor and really made the character Baby likable.
So yeah, I mean I fell asleep in the movie.
What? Dude.
Yeah, I fell asleep during the middle of the movie. To add to that though, I had slept 3 hours for it. Like I slept 3 hours the night before.
Dude, I'd give it another watch, man. I give it like one more. Like
I don't have any interest in, and I haven't watched it. I have interacted with the story twice because I've read it.
Yeah,
and I liked reading the script more than I liked watching the movie. I'm not going to read the script of a movie before seeing it anymore because I think that it did lower my experience in the movie by reading the script.
Yeah, I was not bored at all. Like the slow moments, like with him talking to family members and like his girlfriend, like I enjoyed it. And then the action scenes were pretty slick. I think the real MVP of this movie is Ansel Elgort's driving. His stunt driver.
Oh yeah, some of the driving. That's some of the best driving in a movie. A movie.
It's insane. It really is. I thought some of the character decisions at the end made no sense.
It makes me really want to learn how to drift. Some of the what?
The character choices and like at the end, like I'm not like these are spoilers, so I'm not gonna say, but like some of them you were just like I look back and I didn't think they would actually do that.
Yeah.
And so I mean those things, it was like a little convenient, but like overall it's a really fun movie to me. But if you overhype it, it's not like my favorite of the summer or anything like that. It's like really good, really fun, but I don't think it reaches that upper echelon sort of like Scott Pilgrim or Hot Fuzz. Like it's not in that realm for me. It's like with
I may have to see it again. I may have to see it again because at the Regal Live in LA, they have it in 40X.
Ooh.
Which means the seats move and stuff.
That's
Dude, are
cool.
like theaters there in LA like insanely better than everywhere else?
Well, it's not that they are. There's just so many of them. Like, here's one for all of you film nerds out there. I saw John Carpenter's The Thing in 70 millimeter. If you don't know what 70 millimeter is, it is pretty much the high definition large screen format. It's real film stock, and the film stock is 70 millimeters wide. So it's large film stock, and only a few movies were shot in it. A lot of them, and then all movies before the digital era were shot on 35 millimeter. A lot still are, and then some, very few, were shot on 70 millimeter, which is larger. It's a lot of like trying to think of some big ones, and then technology I think it was around the digital era or something, or like late late in the era that before digital happened, they created the ability to change 35 millimeter, 70 millimeter, and they did it for some movies, i.e., John Carpenter's The Thing. However, those were so few and far to find that it's kind of like it's comparable to modern 4K to IMAX conversion, like that kind of stuff. Like some scenes are shot in IMAX, some aren't, but they're still on an IMAX screen. This is like that. It's like it's a 35 mil print that's been upscaled to 70 mil, but like it's not upscaling. Seeing a movie on film is so different. Because like the sound, hearing non-digital sound is crazy. It is so crazy, and it's an experience every film nerd needs to do to see something. 35 mil fine, 70 mil is better because I think they have 6-track magnetized sound or whatever, and it sounds incredible. The print hadn't been viewed in 20 years. We were the first audience to see it since then.
Whoa!
It was also it's literally the only print, the only 70 millimeter print left on Earth of John Carpenter's The Thing. And I saw in the Egyptian theater, like, yeah, and it's the thing here in LA. Like, we have super famous theaters. Might go. There's the Quentin Tarantino's theater, New Beverly, has a ton of 35 mil prints. I might be going to see. I have 2 choices this weekend. Either I'm going to see The Shining in theaters, or I'm going to see Jaws.
Damn,
both sound awesome. Like, there's just a movie theater in every single neighborhood. Yeah. And either, like, I have a large scale movie theater a mile from my apartment, and I also have my then choice of there's like 7 AMC's in like not even in the LA area, in like my area I'm in Hollywood, and then there's like another, like there's a Regal, AMC, and Cinemark within 5 miles of my house, as well as a Pacific Theater and at least 4 or 5 art house theaters, so you can literally see anything that's playing.
Damn.
I have to drive 30 minutes for an AMC.
Yeah.
Sad.
I have the one 15 minutes from school, but like, you know. I lost you.
I just like the things.
And you're back.
Oh, okay.
You're back.
Didn't know we were out. But yeah, like just the movie experience here, and then there's all of the old, like there's like the El Capitan, which is I'm gonna have to go to see Cars 3 again there, because the El Capitan's like, it only shows Disney movies, and it's like the Disney theater, and it's beautiful. Like walking down Hollywood Boulevard, they all have their neon signs out, or not their neon, like their light up LED signs. It's so cool. The Chinese theater is an experience. That is truly an experience. I'm gonna try to see, like, go to cool theaters here. Like I loved AMC Century City, the Egyptian. I've been to the Egyptian, the Chinese, AMC Century City, the Grove Civic Theater, which is really cool despite being just a movie theater. It's like, it is really, really cool. And I still want to go to, there's like an AMC out in Marina Del Rey. I haven't been to a Regal I've been to a Regal and Simi, but I haven't been to a Regal or anything here. There's so many theaters here. There's a movie theater that plays movies that are in the end of their run. So like they're playing Kong Skull Island right now, which is about to go out of theaters.
Oh, wow.
Tickets are $1.75 on Sundays and Tuesdays.
Dang.
Yeah. $1.75 for a movie ticket. And like, all of those movies that are aren't in wide release, all the things that are limited, they're all here.
That's
like
cool.
Those 5 theaters where the Big Sick was playing when it opened, that each made $80,000. Those 5 theaters are here. Well, I know at least one of them was. Like it's just there's stuff's happening here. It's cool.
That's cool, man. Seems like the place to be.
Yeah. Well, you guys will come out here at some point, or at least Matt will.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about, we have that wrap.
Lost you. And you're back.
Oh, okay. Well, new trailer dropped today.
Yep.
And we decided to choose this one to talk about. A lot of trailers have been dropped in the month of June. I'll go try to find them. But trailer that dropped today. Ooh, Rick and Morty season 3 trailer was released. I'll watch that after this. But stay with movies. Sorry. Somebody fill dead space. Someone fill the dead air.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so the Jumanji trailer did show some plot stuff. Like
I think it looks really good.
I just was surprised at how it was different.
Yeah, it's really blending sort of like what you know about it and like adding some new stuff, which is cool. Like it's not just rehash or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get my sentiments on it. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Whenever Jack Black's in the movie, I'll watch it because like
he looks funny in this. He looks really funny in it.
Yeah, he's got to be committed to things. That's the thing. Like sometimes he half-asses it because like he just does his Jack Black's shtick. But like in this one, it seems like he's actually doing a character and Jack Black, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
and like pairing, he's What are you saying?
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh yeah, like pairing him with Kevin Hart is gonna be cool because that's another guy. Kevin Hart always like gives just a performance of himself, and I think like we'll really find out if Kevin Hart is a movie like he's a movie star, but we'll find out if he can really reach that upper level because like if he and Jack Black can feed off each other and sort of create some magic, I think it'll be cool. And like this is one of those busters that can really combine action and comedy because it has the cast for action with The Rock and probably Nick Jonas can do some cool stunts. I'm not like down him. He has like a cool Broadway background, so maybe can act. And then you got the comedians in it, so I think it could really expand in that like genre of action comedy and be a good time.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm happy that it's different. Like just having it be different is cool. Oh, here's what we do have to talk about. Black Panther.
Ooh,
oh my god.
Yeah.
That might be one of the best trailers I've seen. Like it's on my list of my favorite trailers of all time.
It shows nothing about the plot, but everything about the action and like makes you want to see it. That's what's
the style. It's all about it's all the style there. It's really good.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan with dreads. Enough said.
Yeah.
It was very confusing for me though. That's the one thing. So I'm waiting for the second trailer.
I don't need a second trailer.
I don't think. Yeah, I'll probably when the next trailer comes out, I'm just gonna watch that.
Yeah.
We got the trailer for Daddy's Home 2.
Hey.
Oh, really?
Mel Gibson is gonna be in it.
You know what would have been funnier? It would have been funnier if they switched dads. If they made Mel Gibson, Will Ferrell's dad, and John Lithgow, Mark Wahlberg's dad. That would have been funnier because this one you're just gonna have like the same thing going on, but like if you switched it, then you would have had like all four of them go at it. So, I mean, it's probably gonna make a lot of money. I mean, this is continuing like the Mel Gibson redeeming tour. But we'll see how it is. I was not a huge fan of the first one. I thought it was good enough to like.
I have never seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bowling alley. There's a bowling alley near my house called Lanes and Games. It's closing, and it's been there for like 50 years or something, and it's gonna be in the movie. And so I'm really happy. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We have the trailer for. Oh, where was it? Daddy's Home 2. The trailer for Pitch Perfect 3.
Yeah. It looks hyped.
That made me sad.
I don't want to see that. I haven't seen any of them.
They're good. The first two are good.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The first one's really good.
I like anything that's what's her name's in. My girl, whose name I'm now forgetting. Oh, Haley Steinfeld.
Yep.
Anything Haley Steinfeld in, I'm good. Yeah.
She's a girl. Wow.
Yeah, she's my girl. Haley Steinfeld. Love her in everything she's in.
Everything.
Yes, everything Haley Steinfeld's in. That's a long-running joke that my friends make fun of me for. If anybody's unaware of that. Trailer for The Murder on the Orient Express came out.
Oh yeah, I like that. And I lost you, Allie. I lost you again. You're gonna have a lot of editing to do.
Yeah,
and you're
back
back
on all the stars, and I think it's gonna be like really tense, well acted, but like nothing new. like, I think I've seen parts of the original from like the 70s, or like I think that might be a remake from like a 20s one, but like it was fine. It's like
I lost you. Oh, the call ended. Well. Hello?
Are you
Hey,
back?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right,
All
so
right.
now our recording's back. Hi there, recording. We were gone for a second.
Yeah. Whenever I say I lost you, you gotta just pause.
Yeah,
You're gonna have a lot of editing to do, Allie.
we didn't hear you.
I'm gonna put this up immediately. No editing whatsoever. I'm not joking. I'm not gonna actually edit it. I just think it'll be funny.
Oh my goodness. All right, fine.
It's only
so where
filler
were we?
until we get back to the show. We're talking about trailers. 2 trailers to just mention that I think they're indie, so I think that might not be for everyone. The Glass Castle looks really good. It looks a lot like Captain Fantastic, except with a better story.
And I like Captain Fantastic.
Yeah, I think you'll like yes. And then Wind River looks really cool. It's a thriller with Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen about Native American woman who gets murdered. It's like a thriller about that. That looks cool. I like.
Cool.
Those are two of the cool ones like that. Other than that, like I think there isn't really much. There's like small stuff. American Made. Stupid
American
Kidnap
Made
is coming out. Flatliners.
Yep.
Flatliners is an awesome concept, even though it's a remake of an old movie.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a little silly, but
Annabelle Creations trailer.
Flatliners looks a lot like Limitless.
Like what?
Like Limitless.
Except it's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so similar premise.
All right.
Bad Mom's Christmas trailer is out. Wow, it's not even gonna be a year since Bad Moms.
Yeah, I guess it made enough money.
We're already getting another one. This looks like a bad short. Like this looks like the trailer for this made it look like a bad short movie.
Yeah.
Is it the same cast?
Exact same cast, but it looked like a short to tie you over to Bad Moms too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels like it's too soon. Like I don't want another Bad Moms movie now. I don't even think I want another Bad Moms
dumb.
movie.
Yeah.
I like the movie.
The first one was okay, but we didn't really need it. Like,
no, of course not. I mean, I thought it was a fine comedy. It was a fun comedy, but I was not jumping out my seat to see a second one.
Yeah.
Especially because this looks like a made-for-TV short film. Like.
Well, I didn't even watch the trailer, so that's how much I care about it. Yeah.
The trailer for the My Little Pony movie came out. Matt and I will go see that in theaters just for your viewing pleasure to review it. I'm not joking, Matt. You and I are gonna go see that in theaters.
Oh my god, weird. Dude, we have to see Kingsman in October.
Oh, yes. Another movie I know someone who's seen. Said it was good. Said it was really good.
I could imagine. Yeah, the first one's so good. So.
Then there was we'll also have to see It. It comes out the first weekend of our show. I'm very, very, very excited for it. That trailer is amazing. And now reading the book.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it looks kind of a little bit scary, which isn't my type. But if you say I'll go see it, then I'll go see it. But I think it's more like paranormal scary. Not like Don't Breathe.
So we'll talk about something that's been in the news lately. This is just like, we're going to talk about our own thoughts on this. The Han Solo director change. This has been going around the news. For anybody who has not kept up with it, Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I think that's instead of Phil Miller and Chris Lord. No, it's Phil Lord and Chris Miller. The people who were supposed to direct the Han Solo movie have now been fired and replaced by
Ron Howard.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they're like really into the filming process, though. Like
they were 3 weeks out from wrapping the shoot, and they scrapped everything.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, starting entirely from scratch and shooting the movie hopefully by the end of the summer.
Oh man, I mean,
Yeah.
I heard the reports that like Disney was getting too much into the creative visions of the directors, and that doesn't surprise me in the least because they really have a bigger picture sort of vision than just this one film.
Yeah.
But it's still like I'm not a big Ron Howard fan personally as a director. Like he's he's hit or miss, mostly miss for me.
Hmm.
So I'm not. I was skeptical of this film from the beginning, so I'm not.
Yeah. Well, I've also heard the flip side too that Phil Lord and Chris Miller were not good for the shoot. That there was too many moving parts for them to manage. That there was just a lot of times that people on set, a lot of the crew, had no idea what to do. Like we're just sitting there, like, "Hey, come tell me stuff," and that like they would scrap chunks of the script right before shooting.
That's
Really?
I think
annoying.
the person who brought it to Disney's attention was Alden Ehrenreich.
Huh.
And like the crew, rumors that like the crew, like a leak from the set said that when the news of the two directors being fired, the crew was like ecstatic about it.
Oh
That's
man,
not good.
it's like
So I don't think
they're young,
it's
really
not.
respected directors though. Like
I
they
think they're I think they're too much of comedy directors.
hmm. Yeah, but
Hmm.
like when you think Han Solo, you think witty, you know, smug sort of.
I just, I understand why they couldn't do it. I just think it's like kind of epic in the way it failed on Disney's part for not doing anything about it till now.
Yeah.
I think Ron Howard's just gonna make the next one great. He's gonna make another one. He's just gonna make a Star Wars movie. It's not gonna be like anything special. It's not a. He's a very non-risky person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like he just presents things to me. Like
Yeah,
he's a presenter. He doesn't really invent the wheel or anything like that, which like is sort of what I was thinking would
kind
happen
of
with.
how I feel about
Yeah.
Robert Zemeckis.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, I'm
Like,
not a
oh, it's
Zemeckis
a
fan.
Robert Zemeckis movie. Cool. Especially
Oh,
nowadays, like the Walk, directed by Robert Zemeckis, and I saw it and I'm like, cool. I
dude,
don't
I don't
hate
even like
anything
Forrest
about it.
Gump, man.
You don't like
I'm not.
what?
I don't even like Forrest Gump.
I like it more than
What?
I like it. I don't love it.
Ugh, I can puke if I have to see that for like the eighth time.
What? I like Forrest Gump.
Oh
Run,
man.
Forrest, run. There's
Yeah,
some
I'm in the
bad parts.
minority with that one because most people
I
adore that film.
Hey, you share
Yeah.
that minority with my dad. I'm fine. I don't love it or hate it.
I see. Yeah, it just annoys me, but that's another conversation.
Yeah, that's a conversation for a full length episode. But Phil Lord, Chris Miller. This is though I wasn't aware of this, but this is like I think the third time that a director's had to take over for like this is every Star Wars movie now, I believe, or at least because Rogue One wasn't. Rogue One was the same situation. I mean, like what's his name was relinquished control of the movie at the end of it.
Hmm.
I forget who.
But like he had to like give away he like in like all the reshoots they were talking about and the stuff that didn't make it into it, like it was a very different movie and then got changed. And so like that's kind of crazy if you think about it. This is like twice in a row now that Disney has canned their director the end, despite them at like for their Star Wars story, their anthology series.
Yeah.
And that's kind of worrisome. Are you guys worried about that? Do you think that spells trouble for the Star Wars universe that this pattern has been coming up?
Oh, for sure. I think a lot of directors will be hesitant to sign on if they just see this record of like directors getting fired. Because yeah, sometimes it is the director's fault, but still, if you are signing on for a project, you want to know that your job's secure. So, yeah I feel.
Oh yeah, and on top of that, to add another one to that list. Also, and then like the firing of Josh Trank, even before the Boba Fett movie had started. So there's a lot of I don't know. Then like to be honest, I mean I love Force Awakens, but I have no interest in seeing the Han Solo movie. I mean I'm going to see it because it's a Star Wars movie, and I'm gonna be interested in it because it's a Star Wars movie. But like Rogue One, I don't like that much.
Rogue One.
I liked Rogue One, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, it's just kind of okay.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember the character's name, so that shows as much. What was her name?
Oh, all the characters. I think all the characters were bad in that movie, except for maybe the robot. He was just funny.
He was funny. Who voiced him?
Oh shoot!
Was it Alan Tudyk?
Watched the interview. Alan Tudyk or whatever. Tudyk.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's great. I love him. He's been in a lot. He's like a big cult guy. It's a show on Screen Junkies called Cult Classics, where they like interview people who are in cult movies. It's an Alan Tudyk and Casper and Dean host it, but Alan Tudyk and Ernie Hudson.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're gonna do our last segment of the show. We're gonna look at July.
Let's go.
We'll do another show at the end of July. So, open up July. At the start of July, we have Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah. Hey. Wait, what about this weekend?
We're gonna do it at the end of the episode.
Fair.
Yeah, Spider-Man: Homecoming. So that's cool. Like,
yeah.
Now with the good reviews coming into it, like, it has a 93 on Rotten Tomatoes at the moment.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I am surprised.
Like, not for nothing, but I'm pretty sure that's higher than almost every MCU movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's high.
I mean, I'm sure it will go down, but Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Apparently, it's the best Spider-Man since the original Spider-Man 2, which.
Oh, I've heard people
that
say
was a really
better.
good movie.
Oh please, don't go there. Don't go.
Yeah.
No.
Dude,
Spider-Man 2 is so good.
I'm not the largest Spider-Man 2 fan. I like it. I like it a lot, but I don't hail it as the best.
They don't make movies like that anymore.
Like, I sure don't. It's very much stuck in the early 2000s.
The heyday.
Or just the day. I feel like there's an entire sect of superhero movies that are like Ang Lee's Hulk, Spider-Man 1 and 2, and the first 2 X-Men movies.
Dude, I love those movies. Like,
those are really good.
So coming out the same weekend as Spider-Man: Homecoming is a movie that I will be seeing, and none of you guys probably will, because it's not going to be out where you are. It is A Ghost Story.
Oh yeah, the Rooney Mara.
Where Casey Affleck plays a ghost wearing a sheet.
Yeah, that's an A24 production. So.
Opens limited in LA. It's opening starring Casey Affleck, Rooney Mara, and Kesha.
Whoa.
Kesha is in this. No, Casey Affleck's the sheet. Oh, is she the sheet that's on Casey Affleck?
Probably.
No. Directed by David Lowery. All the trailers for this make it look really original. It's the guy who did Pete's Dragon.
Oh, I like that.
Oh.
And you're back.
Robert Pattinson movies.
Yeah. It showed before It Comes at Night because it's like another A24.
I probably saw it showed before.
Yeah. Well.
Oh. Yeah, I probably saw it.
Yeah. No. That trailer was awesome to me. That's off top, but that comes out in August.
Original indie coming out soon.
Hmm.
Good time. All right, everyone still there?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. July 14th, we have War for the Planet of the Apes.
I'm
excited. Can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm
the only one in this
incredibly
cast
excited.
who's not that excited for War for the Planet of the Apes.
I'm going to.
Bro,
Matt, are you going to the triple feature?
I didn't know they were doing that, but
yeah. Look on like the Regal site or the AMC site. A lot of places are doing it. It's like $20 for all 3 movies.
I might do that because I haven't seen Dawn.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing it. It starts at 4.
You see, that franchise is the blend of what I want a blockbuster and a well-made film to be. Like, it just perfectly encompasses everything I want. I can't wait. I really can't.
Yeah, and supposedly this one's the best of the 3.
Yeah, this is the last one of like probably this series until they probably jump generations or something. Like Planet of the Apes film do, but like this is the end of this Caesar, it seems, which
Yeah,
I mean, it has to be good.
Good trilogy from what I've heard. Everything's good about it. It's just coming out alongside it is a movie that I'm excited to see, Wish Upon. Wish Upon. It's a small kind of indie, another blacklisted script. One I've seen. This is this is a movie that looks really cool. Girl gets a box and it gives her 7 wishes. It's cool. I don't know. It looks a little cheesy.
Yeah, it looks cheesy to me.
For sure. Yeah. It looks a little cheesy. But yeah, Wish Upon. Yeah, that comes out the 14th. I don't know how that weekend's gonna go. It's gonna be weird. July 21st. Let's get Girls Trip out of the way. I'm not gonna be seeing that. That looks bad. I don't think it'll be
really bad.
Yeah, that looks like Rough Night if it was written by the Wayans, and I'm not trying to be like racist there. Just like I think the Wayans comedy is bad, and I think that looks like if Rough Night was written by the Wayans.
Yep.
Yeah, the fact that they end their like every trailer they have on the joke of like booty hole.
Oh yeah, the weed up your butt.
Yeah, it shows how bad the comedy is in that movie. Like
that's like your starring line. That's the one you're gonna pull people in to see it.
Exactly. It's like, my God, this is shit.
Stupid zip line with her peeing. Oh God, like that looks awful.
Wait, this is Wish Upon?
No. This is Girls Trip.
Oh yeah.
All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the coin flip one that will probably not make any money. Valerian in the City of 1,000 Planets.
Yeah,
I think that'll be good. It'll be pretty.
I don't think it's gonna be good, but I'm interested to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, it all looks so like computerized to me. Like it doesn't seem real. It looks more animation.
Yep.
I mean, it looks cool. Like, I mean it's Luc Besson, so
yeah.
If it looks kind of overly animated, I think that was actual decision they were making to make it look like that.
I feel like the same thing that's going to happen in like John Carter like 6 years ago is going to happen in this one. Like big budget.
You know, I think it's apparently the budget is $225 million.
That's a lot. Wow.
I mean, unless this film does amazing overseas, like I could see it making like 60 mil here, but like, I mean, it looks like a Star Wars ripoff. That like the big X factor in this is Cara Delevingne because she has a huge fan base online.
But she's also a really bad actress.
Yeah, I think she sucks so hard. So that's really turning me off this.
Like the best actor currently in it is Dane DeHaan, and like Dane DeHaan was good in movies. He's never been great. Like he was good in A Cure for Wellness. He was good in Chronicle. He wasn't good in Amazing Spider-Man 2, despite the fact that I really like that movie.
Yeah. You love that movie.
I like so I looked up Valerian in the City of 1,000 Planets on Google search, and it goes Valerian trailer, Valerian comic, Valerian director, Valerian book, Valerian Star Wars. So it just shows how much that is. Yeah, currently the budget set for Valerian is 197 million euro, which when you change that to dollars, it's 225 million.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Like that, like to just put into perspective.
Allie, I lost you. Pause for the recording. Boy, if you don't pause. Okay. Repeat that.
Wonder Woman's budget was 149 million. Valerian's is 225 million.
Yeah, that's saying something.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was 200 million.
Yep.
So I believe this is the highest. Well, let's see. Transformers, The Last Night might have the highest budget of the summer.
Yeah, I think that had more.
Nope. 217 million budget.
Wow. 200 mil of that goes to Michael Bay's pocket.
No way. They've spent So currently is the highest budget of the movies this year.
That's crazy.
Which, considering it also is like not. I don't think that's going to succeed.
Yeah.
All right, but like I don't even think it needs to. Even if it's good, I don't think it will make money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, Matt. John Carter over again.
Yeah.
I never even saw John Carter.
This is coming out in the middle of the summer, though. John Carter came out in April, right?
Yeah, it did come out right after. Yeah, because they had the Super Bowl trailer, which was like sucky. So yeah, it did come up in April. So maybe that changes it, but I doubt it.
Well, considering this is coming after Apes and Spider-Man: Homecoming, my prediction is Spider-Man: Homecoming holds July until the 21st because it's also going up against Dunkirk.
Ooh, Dunkirk.
I have been on the fence about this movie, about whether it'll be good or not. And then seeing Wonder Woman in IMAX, they played a 10-minute long extended scene of Dunkirk, and my faith is back in this movie now.
Like, yeah, I didn't see it in IMAX, so I didn't see that extended cut. But
I saw that. Like, it was sick. That's with the ticking. Dude, yeah. That whole movie has like that ticking stuff, like really tense, like fast paced. Like it'll be great. I think it's gonna be great. I was really disappointed with Interstellar. Because I overhyped it though. Like it's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but that's one of those that I went into thinking this is gonna be like the best movie I've seen in like 5 years, and then just had some flaws that like really bummed me out. But like this one, I'm going in it with an open mind, and I think it's gonna be really good.
Like I'm still reserved about it because I don't have as much trust in Christopher Nolan than I used to.
Yeah.
But some of those plane scenes. Just the planes. You know, he shoved an IMAX camera into the nose of a plane.
That's awesome.
It's just like the scene where the planes are just like cruising on, and like you hear the turn and you hear that clicking noise. It is so good.
Yeah, and you know those are going to be like the highlights of the movie because he casts Tom Hardy in those roles. So like he really wants someone with presence in the pit. So I think those are going to be great, and can't wait.
Well, you guys have seen the first trailer of it, not the teaser, the trailer, right?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
And if the movie's music score is anything like that, I was like just sitting here thinking about it, realizing what it sounds a lot like. It sounds like Jaws, with the back and forth strings, that dun 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 dun, like that. That sounds like someone took Inception and Jaws and made a baby. Like this, the score sounds something out of Inception, Jaws, and Interstellar all together, and like that sounds like a great combo to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if the score is anything like that, the score is going to be great. But yeah, this looks good. Probably going to blow Valerian out of the water, pun intended. Yeah. July 28th, we have an Inconvenient sequel. I've been seeing the trailers for these around. I'm interested in seeing this. I think it's with the whole Trump and the energy stuff going on. Like, they had perfect marketing for the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys seen An Inconvenient Truth?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you should see it, man. It's good.
That's the Al Gore.
Yeah. As documentaries go, it's pretty good. It's eye-opening, and like going to it with like the fact that like there's two sides to the coin because it really only reflects one of them, and then base your own opinion off of that. But as documentaries go, it's pretty good, and so I think the sequel will be good.
Cool.
Atomic Blonde.
Atomic Blonde.
This looks good, but it also looks like a ripoff of John Wick.
Yeah.
However, imagine if it's directed by the guy who directed John Wick. Imagine if Keanu Reeves shows up at the end of it.
Oh man.
Like a Split style universe twist. It's cool now to like spoilers for Split, right? It's been 6 months. Yeah. It's on Blu-ray.
I still haven't seen it. Should I watch it?
I just spoiled it for you.
You did?
Sort of.
You didn't tell me. John Wick shows up at the end of Split?
Totally.
No. Bruce Willis shows up at the end of Split.
Well, then you actually you just spoiled it.
Anyway.
All right. Atomic Blonde, and then Josh and my favorite movie to talk about.
Emoji Movie.
Oh my god. I kind of want to see this in theaters and like
that'd be so dumb.
I think it's like really bad.
Yeah.
It's like a blend.
Yeah, you continue.
It's a blend of Inside Out and Lego Movie minus all the good stuff about those films.
and it's about emojis.
I can't.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. And you guys thought the Angry Birds movie was dumb. Like, come on.
Yeah, this is pushing it. This is like when they do the Fruit Ninja movie.
Oh man, what's next?
Boy.
A fidget spinner movie?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I kind of want to do that. Like, I kind of want to make that movie
That'd be
and make
horrible.
it so self-referential.
That'd be so bad.
Dude, we live in a world where the Lego movie is like one of the best animated movies in the last 10 years. So.
Oh yeah. But like Legos have been around forever. Emojis.
No, but seriously, when someone announced the Lego movie, were you like, that's going to be great?
No.
No, there you go. I mean, something tells me just with the marketing, the Emoji movie is going to be bad, like very bad. But what's stopping a movie? Like, if you made a fidget spinner movie and you said, okay, we can like be smart about it and make it self-referential and witty and like clever, maybe tell a cool message. Then we could be living in a world where someone's like, remember the fidget spinner movie? That was a great family movie.
No. That's horrible.
But that's like a 1 out of 10 chance. Like 90% chance that movie fails.
Oh yeah, I hope it does. It better.
I'm looking this up right now. I don't think they're making a fidget spinner movie.
They better not.
Yeah, I hope not.
I will lose all faith if they make a fidget spinner movie.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, there's no talks of the fidget spinner movie. I looked it up on here and it says latest Transformers is like a fidget spinner jacked up on steroids.
All right, I can believe that, yeah.
I like that. Homecoming, Mashable's review of Homecoming says there aren't nearly enough fidget spinners in this movie. Running Mario fidget spinner justifies fidget spinners. All right, I'm done talking about fidget spinners. I hate them.
Thank you.
I hate fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners are pretty dumb.
All right, let's talk about. That's it. That's July. Sweet. Let's wrap up the show. We'll do. It'll be like old times. Matt, why don't you start pulling up the box office numbers, and I will. I'm gonna talk Blu-rays that'll be released. The Blu-ray / rental releases for this week. So this coming Tuesday. So that is this past Tuesday was a big one. We had Power Rangers. We had I liked the Power Rangers movie. I thought it was.
I watched it. It was pretty bad.
You didn't like it?
I thought that there were some really bad lines in that movie. Like, you can't deny that. And I think that
really,
yeah, I didn't. They could have worked better together. Like, we didn't have enough of their kind of coming together. It was just like, oh well, we all were here and we all got these little things. So, like, let's just be friends. Oh wait, let's have a fire. That's why we can't morph. Like. It's a little bit too cheesy for me.
There is nothing coming out on July 4th, Blu-ray wise.
Well, of
That's
course
weird.
not. It's July 4th.
So I guess July 11th we'll move on to. We have Fate of the Furious.
Okay.
So that'll be good. I'm glad Fate of the Furious will finally be out on 4K to watch. That we saw that. I liked that movie a lot.
I liked it a lot, yeah.
Matt, did you end up seeing that movie?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it with Brian. It was good.
It was so hype.
Also, one that I know, Matt, you'd be interested in hearing that Lost City of Z comes out on Blu-ray on the 11th, so it'll be for rent.
Yeah, I got to see that.
Sure. And then the movie everyone's looking forward to, Smurfs: The Lost Village. Okay, yeah, that's how I feel. Then the 18th we get The Promise, which is that Oscar Isaacs and Batman are in it.
Oh, that got bad.
Yeah, Christian Bale.
I think it's a melodrama. Yikes.
Yeah. We also get Free Fire, which I'm interested in seeing.
Okay, yeah.
Good Free Fire. We get Buster's Malheart. That's the movie with Rami Malek from whatchamacallit fame from I don't wow.
Mr. Robot.
Yeah, Mr. Robot. Wow, that was bad of me. And then we
Wasn't
get
that a Netflix movie or something, or a TV show?
It's a TV show. It's one of the best TV shows on right now. Then
Really?
we get Kong Skull Island, and it's like there's 6 separate versions of Kong Skull Island will be released. There's like the 3D Blu-ray and digital, the 3 different types of collector's items versions, the 4K version, and then the 4K and 3D Steelbook collector's copy, which I'll be getting.
Huh. Well, I just saw that about 2 hours ago, so.
Your thoughts on it?
I liked it a lot. Like, it was not bad. Like, the story was good. I wish they'd done a little more with the people in it. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, and the fight was a little bit lame, but like other than that, yeah. I mean,
cool
it was fun.
soundtrack.
It was
cool
a fun
soundtrack.
Time. Yeah.
25th.
And John C. Reilly was so much fun in that.
Yeah, I like John C. Reilly in it.
Yeah.
For July 25th, we get Ghost in the Shell, which I'm glad I'll finally be able to see.
Yep.
Unforgettable, that awful Rosario Dawson, Katherine Heigl movie that we never saw.
I don't even know
Good.
it is very forgettable.
You're no kidding. We have The Boss Baby.
Okay.
I want to see this because I want to know what people are why it made so much money.
Yeah, it made bank.
Yeah, like that's one of the highest grossing movies of the year. Why did The Boss Baby of all do that?
Because the concept.
It's like in the top 10.
No, yeah. It's the perfect concept for like a dad to take his little kids to. Like,
yeah, it wasn't competing against anything.
No, yeah. And like it seems like an easy watch, like, oh, a baby that acts like a boss. Like I can sit there. It's like daddy daycare. Like something like that. Really easy to watch.
Also on the 25th we get the Chris Evans movie Gifted.
Oh, I really want to see that.
That was really good.
I think.
And then we get this cool one that I've heard about. It stars Jonathan Rhys Meyers and Antonio Banderas. It's called Black Butterfly.
Huh.
I don't know. I've heard good things about it. That's it.
Cool.
All right, so those are all the Blu-rays. Matt, take it away. Let's round out with the box office for this week.
Yeah, so this past weekend, obviously Transformers was number 1, but not to what you expect. For the 5-day weekend, it only brought in $69.1 million, which may sound like a lot to common folk movies, but to the Transformers franchise, it is quite below the last one, which made $97.8 million from just a 3-day.
Yeah, that was over a 5-day weekend.
Yeah, and it made only $45.3 million over the 3-day weekend. So it ain't that much, but don't worry too much, Transformer fans. There might be a 6th one because it is doing quite well overseas. It made $123.4 million just in China alone. So it has a lot more markets to open up over the summer. So it's gonna make bank. So I wouldn't worry.
One of our friends, an actual previous guest on the show, Alex Sherlock Holmes, is in China right now and says the only 2 movies he has to choose from are currently Transformers: The Last Night and The Mummy. Imagine if you were stuck in a country for like a month and those are the only 2 options you had.
That's a little sad.
Because I don't think they're getting Wonder Woman.
Wow.
Well, yeah. I mean, China's market is really weird. They don't get a lot. They get like 10 foreign movies, and that's it.
They love Tom Cruise over there. I know that.
Yeah. Well, they love Vin Diesel. Have you seen that? Currently, I think Vin Diesel is the highest grossing movie star in China right now.
That's hilarious.
Wait,
and this is and that's foreign movie star, because I think Jackie Chan is a higher gross in China currently.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vin Diesel. I mean, but like even talking about the Transformers foreign opening, it opened worldwide at 281, which is like good.
Yeah.
But like this is in the same year that Fate of the Furious opening worldwide weekend was $500 million.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. I mean, you can't really talk. Like, I feel like those 2, like, Like I don't know. That seemed even disappointing for me. Like I feel like Transformers should have done that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep, and Wonder Woman is holding strong. It was in second place with 25 mil, so it's doing good. It's not really slowing down all that much. And then
Yeah.
Cars was number 3,
Good.
about to pass 100 mil. So yeah, that's the top 3. And then this weekend, Baby Driver, the new Will Ferrell comedy, The House, and
Oh, I've heard that's really bad.
yeah, I've
heard
not
The
seen.
House is very bad.
Really?
Because
It looked funny.
Apparently it's been on the shelf for a while.
It's
And
bad
there's it comes out tonight. It already came out. For you guys, it's already been out. For me, the first screening started 2 hours ago, and there's still no critic reviews of it.
Yeah, that's not good.
That means that they were like holding critic reviews. I don't think there were critic screenings because I noticed some critic screenings. Speaking of which, I want to look at what critic screenings there are.
And then number 1 this weekend projected and almost definitely will be Despicable Me 3.
Oh, when does that come out?
Tonight.
Oh, wow.
It came out. It's so weird to do this show on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like,
one I'd like to talk about, the Big Sick opened limited, and that had a crazy average theater gross.
Of what?
The Big Sick. It opened in 5 theaters and grossed $421,000. Think about that for a second.
$421,000. That's $84K per theater.
Damn. That's why we have a math major on here. But yeah, that's very impressive.
Yeah. Did we talk about the Little Hours yet?
No, but it comes out. That comes out next week, right?
I think it comes out this weekend.
Well, yeah. So Little Hours comes out this weekend. Is it wide? I don't think it's wide.
I don't think it's wide. Yeah.
This whole weekend is so confusing for some reason.
Yeah. Allie, pause.
Might just be you and me now.
Okay, you're back.
All right. So
what were you saying? This weekend is crazy because
I have no idea what's coming out. Like I've been trying to figure out what movies, because I've like literally seen posters for Wish Upon saying that it comes out like this weekend.
It says The Little Hours is supposed to come out today on Google.
I'm sure it's limited release. That trailer looked hilarious.
It looks so funny, yeah.
Here's to put in perspective of the amount of movie theaters in near me. The so the entire first page of Fandango is under 10 minutes away by driving.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of theaters.
And there's like multiple. We're getting Tube Light.
What is Tube Light?
I have no idea, but I could see it.
Tube Light?
Oh, and then the Egyptian Theater's playing The Shining tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God, I should see that. I really should see that.
Yeah.
We might want to do actually, Matt, if you're interested in this, I was thinking we might do an Animatronic Dinosaurs road trip to, if it comes anywhere near, to go see. So Suspiria is one of these, is a super cool horror movie. It's like really rare. We actually have a copy of it at school and on DVD that I've seen. But it's super rare, and apparently they unearthed the 35 millimeter copy of it. Like no one's found them, and they finally unearthed a copy, and it's uncut. So there's scenes in there from before they edited it down.
Whoa.
It's this super famous, so weird. Like one of my favorite old horror movies, and that's saying something because I feel like for me personally, old horror movies don't scale that well. Yeah. Like currently, I think my favorite in terms of scaling well is The Thing. I think is one of the best in terms of holding up in terms of scariness.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I've not found a theater that's playing The Little Hours. So
Yeah, I haven't either. Oh, but Suspiria's coming to Boston. It's coming to the Coolidge Corner Theater. Oh, I love that theater.
should go check it out.
Yeah. So I won't be there. But
There are no short time show times in my area.
yeah, I don't get this, dude. I don't know anything about it, but I want to see it. It looks so funny.
Oh yes, it's playing ArcLight Hollywood.
What is?
Little Hours.
What?
Yeah, it's playing at the ArcLight. Okay, so I can see it tomorrow.
But
Enjoy that.
yeah, how?
Cause, dude, everything's playing here.
It's not even.
Yeah, that's the only place where the filmmakers can go see their movie.
Yeah.
You can't. Ah.
Don't worry, it'll come to you guys.
Yeah.
I
Oh, no.
hope. But,
Like it literally might be opening. It's the only theater like in LA that's playing it.
yeah.
So if that gives you any hope, like it'll probably open wider. It looks funny. It's got Aubrey Plaza in it. It's got a lot of people in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got good reviews, so it'll probably open wide. We also have what? Okja's premiering on Netflix.
What is that?
Okja.
Is that the one about the pig?
Yeah, the weird hippopotamus pig. I've been seeing ads for it everywhere. It looks so weird. It's got an 85%.
That's pretty
In fact,
good.
let me check Netflix right now. It might be out on Netflix already. It is currently out on Netflix. You guys want to do a watch party right now for Okja?
No.
Dude, it's 12:05.
Oh, sorry. It's 9:05 for me. I might do a watch of this.
Nice.
Well, do it.
Because
And let us know.
I'm trying to. Yeah, it's got it's by Bong Joon-ho, who did Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer was good.
Yeah, the person who did Snowpiercer. Or I can probably just go see this in theaters. Yep, I think I can go see this in theaters.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
See if it's playing near me. Yep.
That's dumb.
The Monica Film Center. Yeah, literally everything's playing here, which is so freaking cool.
Damn. Well, lucky you.
Let's see, where is Food Evolution playing?
What is Food Evolution?
It
Dude,
opened
this
in
is so
one
weird.
theater last year. Like, these are just weird theaters that I've never, like, this one's like maybe 20 minutes from me, and I've never even heard of it. Playing Band-Aid, My Cousin Rachel, Paris Can Wait, The Wedding Plan. They have enough screens for this, by the way. Nobody Speaks, Trials of the Free Press, Churchill, Dawson City, Frozen Time, Hare Krishna, The Mantra of the Movement, and the Swami who started it all, and This Exception, as well as Okja. So, like, there's a lot of... And, like, there's stuff that plays old movies, too. So, yeah, that's the show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Not watching, for listening to us. We'll post more stuff on YouTube. Here's a plug for myself and hopefully Matt and Josh soon, the moment they get it. Follow us on Stardust. This is this new service.
What is Stardust?
Stardust is like Vine for movie reviews.
Huh.
Like, that's the elevator pitch for it. And honestly, it is kind of genius. You can follow me on it, Shack Attack. That's SHACKATK. And
is this a Rotten Tomatoes thing? Oh no, never mind.
No, it is literally just like it's whatchamacallit.
Stardust.com. They're selling furniture, dude.
It's an app, dude.
Oh.
Yes, but it is literally Vine for movie reviews. You get like 10 seconds to review a movie, and it's on your front-facing camera. And then you get to count views, and people like them. Currently, my Transformers: The Last Night has 0 likes and 8 views. My Cars 3 review has 3 likes and 21 views, which for this, like, when the highest currently like, it's up and coming. The highest currently subscribed reviewer has 400 followers currently. So, like, that's currently the cap.
All right.
And I'm pretty sure my Cars 3 review was featured. So.
Well, we can be Vine famous, dude.
Nah, Stardust famous.
Whatever.
But still, like, it's a pretty cool community, and you guys should follow it. Come follow us. Matt's gonna get one. Josh might get one. It'll be dope. And then that's the best way for all of you guys to see our content immediately instead of waiting for the next July episode, which will come out, and then later we won't be doing an August episode. But then coming back, we'll be back in hopefully the start of September with our full show. We'll be back on WJRH.org. If you guys if this is new to you or something, if you just found us on Facebook, facebook.com/animatronic dinosaurs. However, I now know that you can go to our page on WJRH. Our specific WJRH page is www.wjrh.org/animatronic-dinosaurs. Another slash. That is how you will find us. That is how you will find all of our content. We have episodes there ranging back all through season 3 and through some of these other weird, like, middle seasons. That is the best place to hear our content. Our YouTube channel is okay. It's more for this stuff in the middle of the year. So, yeah, please, if you haven't yet, go check out our Facebook page. Go check out our one and watch stuff on YouTube. Keep watching movies. Yeah, we'll see you guys in July. Thanks so much.
Yeah. Keep watching.